I'd have been special. Instead of special ed, I'd have been special.
You had been Ed, the
I'd have
special
just
guy.
been the special guy. Okay, we're ready. All right, here I am, Drew Highland with Nick LaSource at the ABT at Arapahoe Lanes. We're about to start our first match. If you want to, we're going to get our bowlers up there, give them a handshake to start us up. We've got Dennis Glover and Rick Isaacs. Rich Isaac? Rich.
Rick. He goes by
Okay,
Rick.
Rick.
Yeah.
Rick Isaacs.
Okay. Rick was the fifth-seeded, or actually the fourth-seeded player. Denner was the fifth-seeded player, but Rick is elected to have Dennis lead the match.
All right.
This weekend we were on the PBA Bear.
Yes.
And it's been a bear.
Yeah, that's...
All right, we're about to
Start up
get
there.
going with our first match. These two gentlemen we've never seen before. The next two up the ladder we have seen before. And then, of course, our tournament leader, Peggy Rumler, who's been with me since the club started almost. She's been
really?
at the club since
Awesome.
1982. One of my former directors. She's getting ready to retire, move to Florida. So
Oh,
she's
we're
all
in
excited.
Florida. I'm from Naples.
60 miles north of Tampa, she said.
Oh,
on
she's
the Gulf
way
side.
up north, yeah. First shot by Dennis going left. Oh, leading the Brooklyn 5-10.
Hey, got the 7 out.
Yeah, well, the ball took the 7 out.
All these matches are going to be close, Drew.
Rick just looked at you and said, is he going to talk about me like that? We talk about everybody like that.
Yes,
Rick.
we do. If we didn't talk that about, then we wouldn't like him at all.
That's true.
I mean,
That's the
look
only
at
way
the way
I know.
look at the way we talk about Scott.
That's
when
the
he's
only
in
way I like you is I call you a jerk all the time. All right.
Two pin difference in handicap
Yeah,
to
it's pretty
Dennis's
scratch.
advantage, yeah. And all of them are going to be close. They
Are
really
they?
are, yeah.
Uh-oh, that's
I
going
don't
to left.
think so.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
All right, so he starts with the 8 split with the first frame. See what Rick can do. We go up there. It gives him a first early opening. He's got to jump on that in a single match play format here.
And his first opportunity too, Drew. We've had not only this is only the second time we bowled on the Bear, but Arapahoe Bowl just went out and spent serious money and got the new Flex Lane machine
I saw that.
that can blend oils.
Yeah.
So this pattern has fire and ice in it.
It
is cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That looks pretty good. It's going to hook up. Oh, it goes dead straight. I thought it would grab a little. That's where the track area is.
Yeah,
It's just
and
been outside of it.
speed is critical.
So, you
on
know,
this.
I bowled a few frames down there on the practice pair. Well, the original practice pair. We
Yeah.
were going to practice on 11 and 12. You'll see some bowlers to your right on the screen on 19 and 20, the lit lanes. That's our practice pair today for the bowlers to keep their arm swing warm once the match gets close. See if Rick can make the spare. Just go down the line. It's going to go straight. Touches the ball. So he takes the early lead in the first frame with a spare. Actually, match is over.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty much done.
Every time you say that, you know what happens. Man.
I don't know if I do like these new headsets because I can actually hear myself and I hear how stupid I think I sound. All right.
Oh.
I didn't hear you, thankfully.
I did.
Scott. Oh, Scott.
He said that's exactly why he bought him.
Oh, it's on.
It's on.
All right, that looks better. Is it going to stay? Okay, through the beak, 2-7 counts. Down.
Not a lot of room on this pattern.
You know, it's I found something
if
early
you
when I
move
practiced.
deeper.
I ended up starting around because I was watching the bowlers,
Close to
seeing the
20?
track is inside. Well, I started on 20, standing 27, looking at 21.
Okay.
And then when I finally found it, and it really did open up, I was standing 35, looking at 26.
Okay.
So fifth arrow. Touch him. Oh, he gets
There
it
you
off
got
the
it.
wall. Oh,
Okay.
that almost stood
That'll
back
work.
up on him.
All right. Rick is very tough, only because he makes almost everything he leaves when he doesn't swing.
Yeah.
He's very tough to beat head-to-head in one game.
And especially on this pattern, you know,
absolutely.
you might throw that double, but it's inevitable that you're going to have a trouble frame.
Absolutely.
Whether it's just up to you to minimize.
Just like
the trouble.
playing a tough golf course, you know you're going to have a bogey somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. Somewhere, every hole. Mine's. I know I'm going to have a triple bogey. So I just got to keep the bogeys.
No snowmen, please.
Oh, please. If it's a par 4, I'm looking at a snowman. I love golf, but I don't play it.
I like golf, but golf don't like me. Kills my back. Just tortures me.
You know, it's one of the hardest things on your back to do. The twisting, the torque you get, along with believe it or not, one of the worst things for your back is getting in and out of a car. The way you have to sit and go. If it's low
swivel, and you tweak your sciatic into your hip, not good. Yeah.
And that's trivia for the day.
Okay, enough of that.
As Dennis
All right,
picked
Dennis
up his
did
spare.
get the 3, 6, 10.
Yep. Same spare, but Rick just had to shoot.
So that's still within a mark. 7 pins.
We're looking at 3-7 counts, and the only count higher than that was an open.
Yeah.
We need some bigger first ball counts here. That's going to be more than 7. There's our first 9
he
count.
moved.
He did.
But he didn't get the ball far enough.
And he's got a lot of forward rolls.
Yes.
And I got here during the second game of semifinals, and I was watching. And he was one of the first bowlers I watched. He was much farther outside 2 games ago. He was playing probably third arrow, and he was crushing them.
Really?
That's why, I mean, this is a lot. And this might have been pretty close to the pair he was on. The pair is really burnt in the last 2 games. That's got to go straight. That's plastic ball.
Yep.
But, his forward roll let him get down the lane. It wasn't skidding. It was skidding for him through the heads. But right now with that forward roll in the track area drying up in the heads, it grabs on him immediately. So he's still got to do some work jumping inside. Whereas Rick here, he's just going to play straight in. He doesn't rely on the hook ball.
No, he really doesn't.
And that's probably why he's really good at spares, because point A, point B, hits point C.
Yep. Yeah, his forte is his spare making ability. There's no doubt about it.
It's got a hook. That's going to stay out.
Yeah. The minute he got his
elbow flew.
Elbow flew open, and that was the end of that.
The high mom shot. Hi, Mom.
Pretty much. 6 count on a spare. Going to tighten the match up even more.
Yeah, that's 3 pins difference, and this is not an easy spare.
No.
I mean, basically, you want to hit the 2-3 pocket. You want to go through the beak. Oh, he dropped it, but it might dropped right. That back pin.
Just a bad break.
The 5 pin needed to be there.
Yep. So we got 42 in the third. Dennis can actually
about 47 on pace. So he's
so
up
he
by.
can take a 5-pin lead. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I was saying, watching this machine, and the other thing I like about it is when it strips. Oh my God! Just to show a demonstration when they were bringing it out and they were setting it up. The mechanic, as soon as the machine came back from the deck and going down the lane,
Brooklyn strike.
He was walking right behind it, and you could hear him squeak.
Squeaking,
It wasn't sliding; it was all squeak. So imagine. Now we were on this at Golden about 3-4 months ago, and obviously, even though they have a kegel machine, the back ends weren't as clean, so you had less time for the ball to move. At least here, with the proper ball speed, you can get the ball to finish. We had a couple decent games.
Those back ends are definitely clean.
Yes,
I could tell when I bowled. I was there, just you got a definite flip and hook spot.
Yeah.
You knew once it started, it wasn't going to stop.
Yeah. But I would rather have that than nothing, obviously. You don't want to do a point and pray.
No. Unless you can play the 2-board. Then.
And obviously we found that out that you can't.
I could play. I just would have averaged 112. Oh, Dennis.
Ooh. Now see, there you go. Right side or left side spare for a right-hander uses a spare ball. And it just I still don't get that. I'm sorry.
If you're going,
I'm old school.
Well, I'm with you. I'm on my left side spares. I'm going to line up off my strike shot. As long as the shot is a decent shot, it's not reverse block or something that's going to be messy. It's got to sit or go Brooklyn. Use the 3-9. Got a little sleeper there, but I lost my train of thought.
Not good.
Well, it's typical. I need a shot of Jack. That'll get me going.
Oh, God.
Oh, I have one. Hey. I did forget what I was talking. What were we talking about? Wow, you don't listen to me. Thanks. You don't need to listen.
I've been properly trained, actually.
Actually, you just know me. Oh, there you go. We were talking about left side spares.
Left side spares.
And because I like point A, point B. I go straight if I can. But if the shot's fairly steady and consistent, you want to hook into your left side spares because it's such a natural reaction for you. Whereas when he pulled out that spare ball, you've got to change something to do it. And if you're not confident, you don't commit yourself to doing it, you're going to do things like slide by it or hook by it. Yeah.
Well, hook by it wouldn't be what I was looking for.
Not today.
Not with that ball. Yeah.
No, definitely not with that ball. That could be good.
That's a little closer.
That could be good.
Ooh, there
high
you go.
Flush
That's all right.
Did you see that little dance move the 4-9 made there?
Big double, though. Big double.
Little tango. Yeah, that is a big double. That's got the lead back for him. Quite a bit. 72 in the fourth on
20-some
pace.
pins.
Yeah, 17. It'll be almost 30 if he can get a turkey here. As you'll see on lane 20, that was Micah throwing his practice shot, warming up for the next match.
Micah's come a long way. He really has.
Yeah,
he is really improved.
Uh-oh,
We talked
that's
about
out.
that the last time we
That's
saw him
out
on
the door.
TV. Ooh.
Yeah, he's been a popular topic of conversation for us. Well, he's been making the cuts, making semifinals, made a couple TV shows already. He won.
Won one title.
He won one.
But here, this is for a kid that really
Just started.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about ABT. You got classic division bowlers that have been bowling for 20 years and they're 220 averages, and then you've got guys that are just coming out learning and they're able to compete under this format, different shots, different handicaps. You give bonuses for when people are struggling.
Correct.
They go through weeks and weeks and weeks where they don't cash and they get bonus pins.
gives them the opportunity. It's all it does.
It keeps them going, and once they have that good week, bye bonus, but you've got a good week. You get your confidence back.
You've won a good amount of money, and prestige. I mean, you won a title. You can relax.
I want a shirt. I want a shirt.
Oh, you got a break there.
Brooklyn.
Got a break.
Kicking that 6-pin forward. And like you said, Rick is staying clean. He had that one open where he got a bad break, but that 6 spare right there is going to keep him. Got 88 in the 5th to 75 in the 5th for Dennis, so we got an 11-pin match for Isaacs. He
Dennis doubles here where it's almost
down to one,
almost scratch.
down to almost a tie.
1 pin,
Tie. He hit up on that one, but it was good. Oh, it slid. It got
well, he threw it a little bit harder, too.
Yeah, I thought it's still going to grab a little more, especially with those back ends we were talking about.
Yeah, now he's got 2-8.
He left the 3-9 last time, the 2-8
2-8
this time.
Now let's see what ball he uses.
Try to leave the 1-5.
1-5-8-9.
1-5-8-9. There you go. All right. And he's pulled out a
I like
strike
to call
ball.
that that's the, oh my God, I think I got the 3-pin in the face ball.
Hit me in the face with it. Uh-oh. Looking by it. All right, so he needed that one to really stay in the game here.
Yeah, he's really lost on what the ball's going to do
Yeah.
when he needs to hit something on the left side.
Yeah.
But he's not
lost
out of
his
the match.
confidence and trust
Not out of the
right
match,
now.
though.
No.
Even with a strike here, he's only down a few pins.
We've seen 40, 50-pin matches change in 3-4
in a heartbeat.
frames. We're like, oh, this is okay. This is over. They were going to be bowling. Oh, never mind. 4-bagger.
Yeah, exactly. And chop.
And chop.
Whiff. Yeah. And all of a sudden, here we go.
That's going to be good. It's going to be good light.
Yep.
Good light.
Ooh.
Oh, didn't swish out the 7, but it was a good shot.
Yep. So he'll get back to a 20-pin lead
And
here with the conversion.
Right now, he's looking at his opponent. He knows his opponent's not striking, isn't confident in where he's playing right now, or has that confident shot. So he knows all he's got to do is hit the pocket,
Fill
make
frames.
spares, fill frames. That's it.
Fill frames
Make
and
him come
catch me.
get you.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And there it is. And on this bear pattern, I think we're going to see a lot of that in these next few games. It's just the person who can fill frames the best is going to win.
Yep. Yeah, in fact, Rick is the only master player out of the top 5 today, which is a little unusual.
Now the Masters the lower.
Masters is higher.
Is the higher. Okay.
190 to 230. Classic is 150 to 180.
Gotcha. I had it backwards.
Yeah.
As I usually do.
Well, and it's tougher. On a shot like this, it's tougher for the master players to make the cut.
True. I mentioned that.
As a rule, only because a lot less handicap. They must strike to compete with the classic bowler, which they normally can do.
Yeah.
But when you put them on this scenario, it's easier for the classic bowler to make it.
And this scenario we're talking about is the bear pattern, which is 40 feet of oil, which is a good distance, but it is completely flat. There are no dry boards.
There's some serious volume.
Yeah, volume.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, didn't think so. Dropped his shoulder a little bit, and ball never had a chance.
Okay, as we comment on how he's filling frames. Shut, Steve Ross Kelly, shush. Shush.
Oh,
Steve
look.
Ross Kelly's calling for a tie.
Grandpa Joe said,
Grandpa, it's tie squared.
Yeah, tie squared.
That's going to be good. Oh, it hooked.
Oh.
Oh, see, that forward roll stopped it from keeping.
It did.
Hooking,
You're right.
It hooked a little earlier than I expected, but then stopped for him because I was wondering if that was going to be high. But no, that was flush, and after he opens, he strikes. It's a tie game.
Oh, God. We're good at good at making these games competitive.
No, they are. They need to go away.
I keep locking the doors, changing the locks, and they keep coming back.
Coming through the ceiling tiles.
I think so.
Is that going to sit?
Yes.
High flush.
That was probably the best shot he's thrown so far.
Yeah.
Now we got a match.
Okay, that's 103 in the 7th.
Yeah,
double.
We're within pins.
We're single digits.
Yep. Single digits.
Single digits,
Yeah.
as opposed to
as
the double
opposed to
single
just a
digits.
regular.
The single double digits, the double single digits.
Yeah, and before we got on the air, we were talking about our big tournament next week, that Memorial Day Singles Classic. That's where we separate the divisions and we run separate tournaments for each one.
Wow. That was almost a 3, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah. The Masters will bowl, qualify and bowl against each other. Classic will
So
qualify.
it's two separate
events.
There were 2 separate finals, too?
Yes.
So we're going to have 2 different shows next week.
Yep.
Monday. Monday, 4 o'clock next week.
Yes.
Masters will bowl first. Classic will bowl first.
No, they'll actually, we'll see how it goes, but it'll be relatively in the same time slot. We might go back and forth, or we might show each match individually, depending on how much time we have.
Okay. That open, back-to-back opens from Rick, gave it right back to Dennis in the lead here.
He really could have.
Yeah, he could have put him in.
Because the best he can do now is 74.
Yeah.
Which, even if he punches, all Dennis has to do is mark. Wow.
That's the ABT,
But
man.
that's not the easiest thing to do right
No,
now.
definitely not. He's thrown 2 good shots, but the previous 7 frames were tough. And he's got to get this one. He kicks it out. There's one. There's one. One more to make a mark.
Yep.
And we've seen it, especially when you need it.
Yeah.
Spare's a little harder when that 10 pin is 80 feet down the lane instead of 60.
And your brain's going, didn't you miss this the last time you
What
left?
brain? Excuse me? What is this brain you speak of? It could be a double.
Yeah.
Oh!
Did you get it?
No.
The best you can do is 164.
And Dennis gets the 2 pins.
Still needs a mark.
Still needs the mark.
Mark count is immaterial at this point, but
it's always best to get the high count, just in case. But yeah, it looks just any mark right now will give ours, unless he gets like a 3 spare.
We're not going there because I've seen just about everything this week.
It's possible. Don Janella with his 5 whiff in the 10th lose. I remember watching that live.
Oh my God!
You needed 1. Leave something spareable. Or leave nothing at all.
Throw a 3-bagger and wrap it up.
He moved back out where I told you where I saw him earlier. And that ball's reaction is so much better.
But yet, most of the people are finding more of an area to shoot at.
Oh, inside. Yeah, definitely. But
again, I think his forward roll has
nobody has that forward roll that's
created.
Because when he moves in that far, even when he throws it great, that forward roll is going to use his energy so much and no angle. It's going to be flat.
And he's not using pin down equipment, so that's not going to help him.
That'll be good. Oh, that didn't flip even. Okay. That's enough, though. We've got our winner, Dennis Glover. We'll be moving on to bowl Micah Smith.
Yep.
I got to remember that last
2 Parker boys.
Okay.
Yeah. Rick from Aurora, just east of here, and Dennis and Micah both from Parker, just south of here.
And I'm right down the road in Longmont.
Down the road?
Yeah, way
up
down
the
road.
trail.
Up the trail.
Yeah.
And Scott, he's just a hop, skip, and a jump to Fort Collins. I thought he was going to go for the 210 and say, take that.
178.
All right, 178 scratch to 164 is a 206 to 190. Scores are a little low today on these tough patterns. We had some missed spares there and some lost bowling. Strength of a 4-bagger turkey by Dennis helps him move on to Micah. Micah's going to be getting set up here in just a moment. We're going to take a quick break and we will be back around the bend. Oh, my ears sweat though. We have like YouTube commercials now. Well, his commercials for breaks during YouTube.
He didn't make them by himself, did he?
I think he did.
Ready?
Yep.
We're ready.
Alrighty.
All right, here's our second match, Drew. And again, we got Dennis Glover, who survived the first match.
It was total survival.
Yeah, up against our third seed, Micah Smith, who we've seen before. Both these guys are from Parker. Micah's going to lead the match. He's going to have a 9-pin difference in handicap.
He'll have the bonus of the 9 pins advantage.
Yep.
And he's ready to start. We're ready to go. Michael, we get the first look here on lane 15. Talking about him while he's practicing, a big improvement.
Huge improvement.
Fairly new bowler, and coming out to the tournament scene here at the ABT, doing real well. He's already got 1 title under his belt. First shot, lane 15. That's going to go Brooklyn if it touches it. It does, and leaves the 3-9.
He left the Glover 3-9.
The Glover. Dennis was just telling me that he's married to Ross Kelly's sister, the only girl, and her dad is Chuck Bazemore, who's bowling next, her father-in-law.
Actually, her stepdad.
Yeah. And I'm like,
what a trio!
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yes, they are. Even when we turn the lights out,
like
they're
still roaches. They're everywhere.
Exactly.
Turn the lights off. Turn the lights on, they'll scatter. All right, tough spare here on this pattern. Got to get around the 3, but not miss the 9. He's not. No, that's left. That's left. Yep. Oh, you've missed 3. I thought he was getting the 3.
Yeah. All right, no biggie. If you're going to open in the first frame.
Man, that's the biggest reaction of anger I've ever seen out of Micah. Watch out. That smile just wasn't as big as last time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, another look here at Dennis Glover. He finally found it toward the end of the last game. Let's see if he can keep it going this game. That's going to be good.
Nice. Very nice.
He carried the 5-8.
Yeah, and then some. Yeah, Dennis has, I think, 8 titles.
He's got the 7-time champion shirt on.
But he's won probably 4 of them here.
And he helps you with the ABT.
He's one of my floor directors.
Yeah, one of the floor directors, all right.
He's been with me probably he's been mowing the club probably for about 23 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got some long-timers and some newcomers. That's going to be left.
Well,
the Glover
3-9. See? We knew it was going to come back to haunt him.
It's like lane 15. 16's like, oh, whatever. 15, 3-9. 3-9. Throwing a 2-8 every once in a while.
And if he happens to win this match, then he has to go up against his stepfather-in-law.
Yeah.
The Pope.
So yeah, he said, you know the Pope. I'm like, well, yeah. And then I was like, oh, that Pope.
That Pope, yeah.
See if Dennis can do any better. He got it
looks
around.
Pretty good.
It's going to left. It's going left.
It's going to finish.
And it's scary because if you go out to board 5 to get it around it,
just floats right away.
That's why everybody's going left, because you don't have the confidence that it's going to recover.
Yeah, if you remember that shot with Rick, he just got off balance just a touch.
And it
sailed. Where he dipped his shoulder and the ball was gone.
Yeah. All right, Micah, first look on lane 16. Of course, the bowlers do get 2 practice balls. The ones coming in to the next match get 2 practice balls on each lane. It's going to go Brooklyn.
Held on.
It's got to go Brooklyn. Light swisher.
But he gets the break.
He even called it. I heard it. I like when Steve's eating. He can't open his mouth.
Yeah.
Tasty potato chip.
I like these a lot better. We can't hear us.
So do I. We can't hear the peanut gallery, but they can hear us. Oh, he got that one way out. Fell off balance a little. But minimal
damage.
Yeah, as long as you stay outside enough and don't leave the washout.
Yeah.
And you know what? I only think in the 2 games of the semifinals that I was able to watch, I think I saw 1 washout.
Yeah.
It's not a pattern that's conducive to it, because your washouts usually tend to be when you whip the ball out and there's those dry boards to bring it back late.
Right.
Here, if you whip it out, it's not coming back, so it's going to stay on that 3-6 pocket instead of come directly into the 3.
Few corners.
Right now, it seems these 2 matches seem to be 3 9s and 2 1 4s.
Yeah.
1 2 4s, 3 6 10s, and 3 9s.
Good conversion.
Yep. Stay clean there. We both got 1 open here. Mike has got the early lead.
The 9-pin advantage.
With the 9 pins, with a spare here, we'll keep it even scratch with any type of mark.
Yep.
A strike gives him an advantage to get a double to cut into the lead, but any spare keeps it even. And this is his lane. Look, I think he's confident on this lane.
Wow.
Did he leave a washout? Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Yes, he did. But again, he throws the type of ball.
He got that can get that back end I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Dennis, if you watch this, I'm sorry. That's just wrong.
I'll apologize to you after you watch the edited version of the telecast.
Uh-oh, that's going to hook.
That's not good.
Oh, my goodness.
Back-to-back opens, 36 in the third.
Oh, you know what? I think I'll make up for it right now.
What?
You know, we haven't seen an 8-bagger on the TV pair today.
And I'll tell you what, if we do, we got to go buy some lottery tickets.
Well, I will. If I can call a washout,
Actually,
if I can call a washout and follow it with an 8-bagger.
I don't think we even had anybody with an 8-bagger this
What was
week.
the high game of the
268 pagers.
Was that last game? Yeah. And he had a big open in the middle.
Yep.
There's the 1-2-8-9 again.
I think we had 2 260s. No, this is scratch now. 1 250 and maybe 3 240s.
Well,
most of the scratch games were good scratch
Good
games.
210s,
210 and 220. Yep, absolutely.
And you know that's typical because your basic 220 is going to be a turkey or a turkey to double and an open. You know, very rarely do you get that 3-bagger with a clean. You know, especially on a shot like this. That's a spare.
Good shot.
He hit it light enough to kick the 2 back into the 8 that time. All right, so even match. Oh, no, Dennis had that open. I'm thinking he spared in there. Never mind. So Micah does have almost double digit now.
Yeah, he's up 19.
Yeah. With a strike.
Yeah, if he strikes on this ball. Finally had a nice weekend here weather-wise. Last week you weren't with us.
No, yep.
Oh, my God. It's like we went back to November.
What was so cool is they opened the pool earlier, and I was in the pool for 2 weeks, and then all this, fell right off his hand. Goodness.
Well, he gives a ton of it right back.
Well, that gives that a double-digit advantage right back. There's 10 pins off of his score.
And then if he doesn't
on a mark,
and if he doesn't make a spare here,
although this is the easiest, it's stoppage. They're calling for ties over there.
Oh, man.
And if we tie on a gutter, I'm not gonna be happy.
Well, speaking of gutters here, as well as Marco Popovich has been bowling the last 2 months. You know, Marco obviously doesn't get a lot of sticks, so he's on this. He bowls the squad last night. He's tweaking. He just doesn't find anything. Oh, there goes the Glover. 3-9.
The Glover.
And so he bowls again, and he's dead even after 3. He's at 0.
And these are 4-game squads.
And the number is going to be high 20s to low 30s max. Okay. So he knows he has to have he's got to shoot upper 2 teens with his handicap to make it in. He goes in the middle of the game of the 4th game. He goes 3-bagger, foul, spare,
spared it,
strike. He gives himself a chance, has to double in the 10th, gets the first one, doesn't get the second one, misses a cut by 2.
That fouling.
And Drew, as long as I've known Marco, which is over 20 years, I don't ever remember him fouling, ever. I couldn't believe it.
The only time I've ever fouled is when I stick and my inertia keeps me going.
It appears as though his foot slid out.
Slid out from under him.
Yeah, what a sin. Yeah, heartbreaker. I hate to see somebody miss that close, tried that hard, came back and gave it his absolute best and just fell short.
Of course, being in true Drew form, I hate the man, so it doesn't matter. I hate any good bowler. I just hate them all.
Well, at least you're not particular.
I'm not prejudiced. I hate everybody.
5'9", misses them both. Wow. Again, off balance.
Yeah, and
pull the ball through.
I was watching him in practice, and the few times I've seen him bowl now, he needs to get that leverage, that leverage underneath him, and learn how to. And he kind of doesn't shovel the ball as much as he decelerates at the release point. And it really would just benefit him so much if he could just loosen that swing up at the bottom of the swing and let the ball roll off. That's going to go Brooklyn.
Ooh.
Raise your hand.
Yep, we're in.
Everybody in? If you're out there in TV land, raise your hand. If he misses this, he'll buy you a shot.
Okay, we have 24,000 people watching at this point.
Yes, He's
going to owe a lot of money.
You better make it.
Even all the girls in roller derby are watching.
You get free shots. Oh, I picked it up.
That's disgusting.
Man.
He actually does nothing for the audience.
You know, he hates the audience. Don't root for him, people.
All right. 75, 21.
He's your assistant tournament director or whatever. Your floor director. You should be nice. I don't have to be. If I were nice, people would be shocked.
If you were nice, somebody even talk to you.
Oh, is that all I have to do? It's not in my nature.
Come on, Dennis.
That's got to sit. It's got to go Brooklyn again. Shots moved on him already again.
He's got to move.
He's either got to move outside of it like he did earlier or jump way more in than that, and that's not going to be his comfort zone whatsoever, I don't think. Most forward rollers want to stay outside of third
I understand
arrow.
that, but look, now he looks at the situation here. If he's smart, Micah is completely all
lost. You got to learn. You got to.
He can afford to make that move and try.
Yeah. He had the 2 early opens, but Micah's giving him right back with that gutter and the 8 count.
That gutter 8 was a killer.
Yeah, on a spare. Yeah, that's 54 in the 5th for Micah, and we've got 75 for Dennis. So it's actually only a 14 pins.
Yeah. A little bit better. Oh, right back at you. Here we go.
Raise your hand, folks, in the audience. Of course, my arm's tired.
You can, well, I won't go there.
That's a first.
Now, but again, remember that now this is the third time I think we've seen Micah on the show. And remember how in the beginning how robotic he was, how much more fluid he got? And that's fine, but now what you're talking about is his next step of improvement. Yeah, what he has to do.
Yeah, he's falling off to the right because he needs a little deeper knee bend. And in order to put the ball down the lane, he's reaching down. And with the weight of the ball and his shoulder dropped, everything is going to fall off to the right at the release point. He needs to learn that leverage of getting the hips underneath his shoulders while keeping and getting the knee bend a little lower, so he doesn't have to reach to roll the ball down on the lanes more smoothly. Right. And he's a tall guy, so that's
which is a disadvantage in bowling. Yes, absolutely.
It can be, but it can also be an incredible advantage if you use it properly.
Correctly, yes.
That's got to go Brooklyn. Hit the head pin. Nope. So he's leaving the 1-3-6-9. He's got to get all these. I mean, after that last one, it's getting late in the match now. It's still fairly close, but it's coming down to where he sees Dennis with a better shot than he has right now. And
even though, we tell people, and you said it many times, your opponent cannot do a thing to you.
Oh, no, nothing.
But yet your brain can.
Yeah, your brain does it to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah,
But you can put now his brain is telling him what you just went through.
Yes. That sounded like a compliment to me.
No, don't go there.
That sounded like one.
No, he did the same thing.
Just, and on this shot, he's putting it down in the dry area, along with falling off to the bounce. Everything is going to go left on him, and that's what's happening. Yep. He's not being able to project the ball down the lane through the head.
Well, and no confidence either, because
newer bowler seeing a tough shot like this and a burn up tough shot, and it's just not something you see at your house shot on your house league. That's going to be trouble. Okay, he got the 7 out. Yep.
Yeah, he got the 7 out.
And I was just before he was going to say that, I should have, because it worked with the washout. I was going to say, and now seeing that Micah is really struggling, he'll go up there with much looser arm swing and be able to, but he didn't that time. No. He kind of grabbed it and helped it. And
yeah, if it's me right now, I'm trying different things for my next opponent.
Yeah, if I have a different ball or something, pull out another ball. You got 2 frames to work with. You got a 30-pin lead, but there's that fear of what if he goes up there and throws a Brooklyn at you and you leave a pocket 7-10, trying something new.
Yeah.
It's just something in your mind that you got to think about. You want to probably save it for the ninth frame and 10th, when you have a 30-40 pin lead. In the 7th, 8th frame, 30-40 pins not set.
Oh no.
It's not trouble though.
No.
It's not a washout.
Just a 1-2.
I can say it now. It's not a washout.
Yes.
Doesn't get in trouble now. The 1-2. Left-hander pocket. Or Glover pocket. That should be good enough. All right, that's going to keep his lead. He's got 113 in the 7th, spare in the 8th, 76 for
so
Micah.
30 pin lead once to take the handicap off.
30 more than that, 24.
Well, and then when he gets in with the mark.
Yeah. So we're in the 30s.
Yep.
With 2 to go. Micah's got 3 frames. He's in the 8th.
Just a gentleman behind you in the wheelchair. Eddie Hutchins. 1 gold medal in the Paralympics in bowling.
Oh, awesome.
Eddie makes 10 pins more regularly than I do. He's unbelievable.
Well, that's awesome.
Isn't that great? And Eddie's from Elizabeth, just south of here.
Oh, okay. He's got to go Brooklyn.
Great guy, too. Just a great guy.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir. I just heard about your gold medal. Nick's telling stories about you.
I'm telling stories about you because Dennis can't do anything on the lane, so we're trying to, talk about different stuff.
Yeah, trying to keep the audience, interested.
They're at your house. They're waiting for you to come back.
All right, we got a spare here.
All right. Nice job, Micah. Okay.
It's strikeout time.
Yeah.
Just to put any pressure on.
Or realistically, even if he thinks it's over, do something different.
Totally.
Look. Try to learn.
Yeah. Play the 2 board. Not. I learned that.
Yeah. One-shot practice. Yeah.
I threw it 3 times. Went through the beak once and threw it in the gutter twice.
So your consensus opinion was 2 board is not where you want to be.
Not today.
Yes. All right.
It's got to go Brooklyn. It's a lot. Oh, it stayed. Actually, that ball stayed.
Stayed, and he gets the strike.
I did not expect that ball to go that long. I mean, off his hand, I thought it was Brooklyn.
Yeah. So now you can punch for 156.
I'm telling you, it's
so
not, it's
we
not
go
over.
open. This gets interesting.
And we had that last match with who was it?
Rick Isaacs.
Rick Isaacs opened in the 9th and 10th.
Yeah.
Or 8th and 9th.
Was it 8th and 9th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he struck in the 10th, of course. Oh, we almost had another Glover. That almost sounds like that Saturday Night Live skit, Mother Lover, with Justin Timberlake. Oh, my God. If you haven't seen Mother Lover, YouTube it. Oh, my God.
Meanwhile, to our right, his stepfather-in-law warming up, hoping he's going to bowl it. The Pope, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty much the match.
Well, 52. He can shoot 82 to Micah's 56.
9 whiff is 160.
Yep.
Scratch to 150. Micah gets 9? Right? Micah,
yeah, he gets 7 more. 7.
Okay, still needs a mark to shut him out then.
I lied. It is 9.
Is it a 9? Okay.
Correct, yeah.
But yeah, 9 whiff won't shut him out. He needs a mark.
That
looks pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah. Went in line. Oh, the 245 is not pretty in the 10th frame here.
He's got to make it.
He's got to make. Even 9 whiff would have been it would only been 160, and 156 plus 9 would have been 165. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have to shoot. Didn't want to shoot 245 in a 10th frame.
Oh, ball return.
Billy.
Ball return. Got a little delay in the action here. We need a ball return for Mr. Glover.
Ball return 16. Ball return on 16.
Meanwhile, Stepniak is ciphering.
You need a 2 count here? What was that?
Oh, you called it?
Okay, stay away from the chop. Oh, he does get it. The mark will move Dennis Glover on as long as he stays behind the line.
Yep.
Marco.
Oh, that was not nice. You're gonna choke to death now. See, Marco came back to haunt you.
I need a cigarette. Sorry, Marco. I'm a little lightheaded. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's hard to tell. I'm sitting back here getting a different reaction, and I can only imagine how confusing that is to the bowler.
All right, with the handicap, Dennis shoots 195, 159. Actually, Micah can punch and beat him by a pin.
What? He can shoot 156 plus how much?
37.
156, 193. Yeah,
Okay,
he was shut out. Yeah.
2 pins. Okay. Still a lot closer than we would have ever anticipated.
No, and that's also depending on if he throws 4-bagger here.
Yeah.
That looks good. That was
shot.
best shot
Very
of the match.
nice,
Yeah,
yes.
he got through it, and it was, yeah. So the semifinal match is a family affair. You're in. It's a family affair. Dennis Glover versus his stepfather-in-law, the Pope, Chuck Bazemore.
Yep.
You saw him a couple, 6-7 weeks ago.
6-7 weeks ago, yeah.
He bowled his wife. He beat his wife, didn't
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I wonder how that went.
Not literally, but yeah. He outscored her.
We're not calling the cops or anything, folks. He defeated his wife. Huh?
There we go. All right, 4th place at the Megapot for Micah. Takes home $361.
All right. Yeah, because we have Megapot, but Peggy Rumler, our leader, is not in the Megapot. So anyone that bowls ABT
In 2 weeks
is
at Bellevue, you're going to have a minimum 20% carryover and possibly a 40% carryover.
if she doesn't. If she wins. If she wins, all that money that's going to the Megapot today carries
Not
over.
40%.
40%, yeah.
$1,291 starts off right away to what we collected. Yeah, makes for a good start to the month of June.
I have a question for you, Nick. I need some clarification here. If I were to bowl, what would I come in with an average? I haven't bowled in 2 years.
I would have to research that. I'm not gonna say anything, but I would say
I
that
want you to
better
commit right now.
you better start practicing serious.
Oh yeah, I know.
All right, Mike ends up with 140.
141.
141. 178 with handicap. So Dennis is going to move on to bowl his stepfather-in-law, and he's also going to have to spot him 8 pins. All right.
Okay,
So while
so
you're
we're- yeah.
pondering that,
Yes, and
we're
we
going to
got
take a short break here.
Chuck's
and,
going to get his practice shots in while we are off the air here for a moment. We will be back around the bend. I'm wondering if Dennis is going to be nice to us.
Not a chance. Hey, Drew. I beat him already in the championship match.
Come on.
Next time you were 185, you were 4.
And I want bonus
Yeah, that ain't happening.
for all the years I haven't cashed. We're back, folks. This is Drew.
Semi-final match.
Semifinals, related. Stepfather-in-law versus stepson-in-law.
Yep.
Pope versus the devil.
And the Pope, in His Holiness, has elected he has the right to lead off, which he will. And he's going to get 8 pins
8
from
pins,
Dennis.
yep.
Chuck is your basic. Throw the ball up the middle.
Down the middle.
And make spares.
Yep. That's how he beat his
Got him
wife.
a little bit of-
Or defeated his wife.
Thank you.
That just
Yeah,
doesn't sound right.
we don't want to have special
Yeah,
victims unit come in on us.
Unless Chris Maloney's there. I'll meet him any day. First
Chuck
look at
Bazemore, recently retired with the city of Denver. Enjoying retirement.
That's good.
Ooh,
Take that, Glover.
Starts out.
Dennis, during the break, was telling me about how he defeated him in a championship match a couple of years ago at Golden, and he defeated Steve Ross Kelly's girlfriend's father. Or something.
His mother-in-law.
Okay. Ooh, it's on.
nice shot.
Oh, pointing at me.
Oh, here
you
we go.
pointing at me? Oh, it's on. I got a microphone, dude. And YouTube.
And we have edited tape. Look out.
For some reason, that shot just didn't show up on the edit.
Yeah.
This is the tricky lane. He's had 16 more than 15 for most of the day. See if he's moved in far enough. That's going to go
No.
left.
Well, he was begging,
He was
too.
trying to run out. He's trying
Second
to,
frame, he was begging.
He's got to move way left on 15.
It's on the strike. That's all right.
It's fine. It won't matter if he just gets the
Correct.
9 pin.
Right. Either way, the
And
score will correct itself.
It'll make it up. He's got it. So that's going to be 20 in the second,
Yep,
no matter what.
No matter what. Yep.
You can change it to gutter. Doesn't matter.
Yep, don't matter.
Bazemore is looking to stay ahead with a spit mark here. Wants the double, the early double. This is the farthest we've gone through a match so far clean. It really is. They've
Unfortunately,
opened to
you're
the
right.
first frame. So
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think the longest, actually, believe it or not, Pagers went 36 frames clean.
he told me about and got a double.
A Pope with a double. See.
Woo! He's gonna Petey Weber you soon. Tie that.
PD baseball.
Petey Bazemore. That's actually a pretty good name.
Oh my goodness.
So rolls off the tongue. Chuck Weber. Oh look, he's getting out his wallet. What
Here
are
we
you talking?
go.
You want to bowl for money?
Yeah, but
go.
all I saw were IOUs. I didn't see any cash.
I'll bowl for money. Anytime.
Ooh, maybe grab some head
Light
pin.
swisher.
Oh,
Raise your hand.
there we go. All right.
But this is the Pope. He never misses a 5 pin. Oh, what did I say? Did I say that out loud?
Remember, he likes to spread wealth amongst his constituents. So every
All right,
now
then
and
I got 2 hands
You
up.
got 2 hands up.
I need a shot for each hand.
Yeah, really.
But I only have one mouth. Ooh, I just heard something. Scott's messing with the electronics.
He's trying to electrocute us. All right, piece of cake for Chuck. 49 in a second with a spare. You're going to drive him crazy. He's going to think we got a problem. You're nuts.
Scott's All right, Glover on his good lane. Looking to stay at. Oh, no, that's going to hook.
Wow, did you see how where that ball set up? Wow.
But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes that.
I think it depends on how far out he gets it on the lane, too.
That's, yeah. Loft, you mean.
Yes.
Yeah, not to the right, but
Yeah.
out onto the lane. Because sometimes that ball just sits upright and sometimes it just duck hooks on.
Yeah, that one wanted to go left immediately.
Plastic ball, no problem.
Not bad. Wow, we got 2 bowlers clean through 3. Wow.
Play the lotto.
Yep.
I want to see Eddie Bowl. He's up practicing.
Tell you, when you get a chance, you go down and watch him. You'll be impressed. You really will.
He moved in farther. Is it enough?
Yep.
Yes,
That was sweet.
It's nice. Yes.
Absolutely
Great
sweet
move there.
shot. Yep.
All right, so Chuck has the early lead still with that double. He's got to stay clean to match the clean bowling from Dennis. Did I just say clean bowling from Dennis?
Boy, that's an oxymoron.
I just I can't believe they came out properly. The words.
Cocktails.
Speaking of, no, cheers. All right, Bazemore, the Pope.
Ooh, it's going to close. Ooh.
Look at him kicking that 10 off.
Unbelievable.
It's like, take that, son.
In-law.
In-law, by marriage.
All right.
We have too much fun. No, I don't think that's possible.
No, nobody's ever accused me of that. Just about everything else, though. All right, this is an excellent match.
I'll keep that in mind, Nick.
Excellent match. The two are kind of back and forth struggles, and this match is pretty cool.
You know, and we've had that too. Or certain,
Yeah.
you know, some matches are just down, 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 and then bam, you get a 4-bagger versus Turkey.
Yeah, a little light. Mm-hmm. Leaves 3, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Again, you know, you're watching Chuck at home here. Pretty much a straight bowler and spare shooter. Just goes hard and straight at everything.
And that's
and averages in the 170s, which for that is pretty damn good.
Well, and what's also his benefit is on a shot like this, he doesn't have to worry about any dry boards, anything,
Correct.
any shot that's
No over
on
under.
a track. Yeah, there's no track. The only track is the little rooster tail he sets on the ball when he slides it down the lane. And he's right on it.
I don't know. Yep.
Right
yep,
on it.
he
No
did.
problem.
Good shot. Yeah, he is making Dennis come get him.
It's
Really is.
Last few matches have been, I don't want it, you can have it, I don't want it, you can have it.
Yeah.
Chuck saying, you ain't having it, you ain't getting it.
Yeah.
You're
For the
going to
most
have to do
part.
something spectacular. That's going to go Brooklyn if it touches
Yep.
the head pin. No, it was pretty solid, actually. Leaves
Yeah.
a 6-pin. It's not helping him right now. As long as Chuck stays clean, he's got to throw a couple together.
He's down 18, but still got half a game to go. Lucky.
Yeah. Is it only 18? I thought we were in the 20s, but yeah, I guess that would be 18. No problem
Right.
on the
Good
plastic
conversion.
ball.
Yep.
I see Peggy over there practicing on lane 19.
Now, unfortunately, Peggy, all the years she's been bowling with me, has won one title. And way back in 1991, I did a TV show with Irv Brown on
Irv Brown, I know him.
Channel 31,
Heard of him,
KDVR. And we were on for 90 minutes on Saturdays, Amateur Bowlers Tour.
could be good.
Peggy won the title.
Light swisher.
So now we're getting ready because it was a tape delay. So obviously next Saturday morning, everybody's psyched they're going to watch Peg win her first match.
Something happened.
And the station taped over it with a fishing show. We lost everything. And poor Peggy won and never got to see herself.
Oh, well,
So
I'm rooting
that's-
for Peggy
yeah,
today.
absolutely.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, Glove.
Yeah, and that was, God, it's been 23 years.
23 years.
Wow.
That's going to be light on the left side.
Oh,
5-pin.
There we go. There we go. He refuses to look at me, you notice, because he knows my hand's up. And he knows I'm going to give him grief the whole time. Nobody else bothers, so I take it all.
Well, I'm going to wait. My arms are tired. I'll wait till wait till he gets on the approach. I'm lazy is more like it. And they're up.
There we go.
He's not going to miss it, so
Never say
we're
never.
safe. I didn't say never. I just said he wouldn't.
And
Then
you're
he
right.
got it.
Yeah, and he gives the
Oh,
old
he's even
fist
get the
pump.
fist pump
Oh,
out of it,
yeah.
yeah.
He figures that saved him about $60.
He's going to like run the next one out.
I don't think Chuck runs for anything.
Okay. he's
Unless a
gonna-
car is following him with no occupant.
He'll walk it out.
Yeah.
Gangnam style.
Yeah, Chuck was lucky. Like I said, he worked for the city and county of Denver, and he was on the road crew. Of course, he did, when it snows, they call him in, drive his truck to snow removal. They're doing repair work on one of the side streets, and he was a foreman on the job, so he's directing one of
looks
the
good.
dump
Oh.
trucks to come back.
Oh, it's a
4-6.
match.
And, of course, you hear the beep as the truck goes in reverse. The driver never sees him. And knocked him down, didn't run him over.
Ay, ay, ay.
But it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
He's a very lucky boy.
Well, that frame unfortunately was not lucky for him.
But it's okay. He gets one. He's doing all right.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much an even match after that. It'll be 1-pin match by Glover.
Unless he doubles. Yeah.
Unless he doubles, yeah.
Yeah, he gave it a decent run at it.
He says, I take that.
Yeah. So 135 in a 7th open. Not bad on this pattern. Not bad at all.
Especially from what we've seen so far
Yeah.
in the struggles of the bowlers.
Yeah, so far the high game.
Dennis has had some struggles each game, but he's also thrown some really good shots each game.
He could really use one
That's
here.
going to be high. Yeah, 3-6.
High scratch game after the first 2 matches is 178.
That's the lowest scoring
Yeah.
we've seen on a TV pair so far. Which means we're going to have Peggy shoot 300 scratch.
Okay, yeah, probably.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we've never had 300 on the internet.
Nope.
So let's see what happens.
We got a ball stuck.
Yep.
Well, I think his spare ball might knock it out. We'll see.
It automatically calls it back.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Nice. Uh-oh.
No,
he gave it
oh,
right
no.
back.
Sure did. That's a key. Like, It's going to be a costly error at this
Yeah.
point.
This
Really
late in
is.
the game, we're down to 3 frames, folks. We're starting the 8th frame here.
Chuck's still up 18.
125 to 135. Chuck has the lead scratch by 10 plus his 8 pins bonus. 18-pin lead with 3 to go. And now, Glover's found the left lane. This is his better lane. He's finally moved in far enough where he's in the pocket. That's going to sit nice, I think. Yep.
Did it carry?
Yep. Kick the
see it.
4-7. Kick the 4-7-10 out.
It's set real nice. It was high, but it sat really nice.
And here is Mr. Bazemore. Looking to toss away that 4-6 last frame and get back on the mark train here. Here comes Peggy checking out the competition. I love her pink sparkly shoe covers. All right, Chuck, going Brooklyn. Oh, whoa!
Almost a blowout 7.
Wow.
That was incredible. Holy
That's a bad break leaving the 10 pin, but it was a good break getting 7 out because, I mean, that was flush, high flush.
Now, unfortunately, this is Chuck's nemesis.
Danger.
Yeah. He gets in the funks.
Danger, Will Robinson.
He misses them.
You know,
he misses them in bunches.
Do you know what you did that one tournament? You said that the 10 pin was his nemesis, and the guy picked it up every time on TV.
Yep, he absolutely did. Oh, Scott Miller.
Yeah. Yep.
Scott Miller.
And there he is, right on it.
Yep.
He says, "Take that, La Sorsa."
No more holy cards for you. Okay. All right. 2-frame game with a 10-pin lead scratch. 18 overall.
He could make it 28 with a double right here and put major pressure on
Well,
his.
no, Dennis has the strikeout. So.
Oh, it's backwards. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
But that's okay.
This,
foundation frame. Yeah, let's get the strike and let's see what happens.
Keep it at 18 right here. And that last shot should have been a strike.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
No. So he
dominoes.
He gets hammered on one, and then gets a gift back.
That's a dominoed bulldozer here. They're like giving each other 5 like they like each other.
Okay. And cut the lead down to 8 with a strike here.
Fell off balance. Fell off
balance.
balance.
Yeah.
I got a break leaving. That's a good 9 right there. Good 9.
You can still shoot 95 scratch.
Which is higher than the handicap scores we've been getting.
Which would force Chuck to still mark. You still got to show up in the 10th.
Yeah. He got it this time.
One thing at a time.
Oh,
yeah, make
it
the
still
spare.
hooked a little more than he thought, but
Yep, make the spare. Now let's go for the 10th and see what we can do.
we got 28 to 36 in the handicap zone here, so it'd be a 225, 221 handicap if he strikes out. Correct?
95.
No, 215 scratch.
No.
I'm looking at Chuck.
Yeah, you're looking at Chuck.
They keep switching.
195 scratch for Dennis with handicap getting 223. So there's the first one. He must have the second one.
Yeah, the 195 possible scratch plus
28.
28, so 223. Yeah.
And then Chuck, if he just marks out, shoots 95 plus 36 for 31. So
okay. So
Dennis has to have this one.
He needs this one to force him to mark. He won't have to throw a strike. Ross Kelly's over calling for a time out, not a tie. No tie. Go Brooklyn. Through the beak. Looks like our winner is going to be Mr. Bazemore. 213 probably will not be enough. Let's see. 9 with 74, 83 plus 32, 36.
219. If he goes 9 miss.
And what's we got here for 85 plus 28?
13.
13. Oh, and he missed it.
And that was the little hope he had. The glimmer of the slight chance for a tie just went out the door.
Well, not out the door with a count.
Well, he's on a strike, remember. So he needs 9 total.
It'd be an odd number.
Right.
There goes the tie.
Yep.
There goes the tie, Mr. Ross Kelly. Yeah, he can't. There's no way. On a strike, he doubles the pin. It keeps it off. He keeps it in the odd score. Oh, you go home. I'm doing my job. Have a little fun with the peanut gallery.
Yeah, we're talking to Mr. Peanut.
Mr. Peanut.
All right, Chuck.
Chucked up there acting all cool, like, yeah, I got this. It's been mine since the first frame. And he has had the lead the whole game.
Yeah,
it's just been real close.
Yeah. Yeah, because when he opened,
Dennis followed with the open. Yeah, right. He kept the lead the whole time. And that's going to be good enough for a winner.
Yeah, very good.
Would you say?
Yeah, that's it.
He's up there giving it the fist pump and All righty, so Mr. Bazemore will be moving on to bowl Peggy Rumler in our final match here at the ABT at Arapahoe Lanes. Inglewood? Are we in Inglewood?
No, actually, we're in Greenwood Village.
Greenwood Village, okay.
Just
South Dayton, 6800 South Dayton?
Yeah, 6300 South Dayton, right around the Denver Tech Center.
Yep. And looking for the double in the 10th.
Ooh,
Ooh, there's a good way time to leave it. 3-7-10.
make that spare.
Impress us, Chuck. Impress us.
Yeah. All right, then it's 212.
All right, once he shoots this spare, we're going to get you the final scores. Take a quick break while Peggy comes over and practices her 2 balls on each lane, and we'll be back for our championship match after Chuck picks up this 3-7-10.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I would be great. I love seeing it. Or put this 3 in front of the 7. That's got a chance.
Look at this guy. Huh?
Take that. He did that in Peggy's face saying, I'm taking you. Come on, girl. Great shot by Chuck there.
Wow.
Gives him a 202 scratch score of 238 handicap to 184, 212 for Dennis Glover, who has finished 3rd today. Is going to be taking home
He's going to take home $573.
$573. Not bad for 3rd place. All right, once again, we're going to take a quick break. Peggy's going to come in and throw her practice shots, and we will be back right around the bend.
That was awesome.
Cool.
Got to be smarter than that. Oh, headphones. You got to turn it in there.
Dexterity was not my forte.
It says Carlos Mencia.
We're ready.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Chuck Bazemore, he was number 3 seed?
Yes, 2 seed. Yeah.
So number 2 versus number 1, Peggy Rumler. All set there. We're going to shake hands. We're going to get some match started. Peggy has chosen to have Chuck start, correct?
No, Peggy's going to lead.
Oh, she's going to take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wants to get started. Only left-hander to make the top 5.
And I would like to point out this. I think we could be witnessing ABT history here.
As far as
if Peggy wins today, that's got to be the record of time between 2 titles.
Almost.
There's one
years
more?
Years ago, I had a gentleman by the name of Mark Yates who started at the same time that Peg did way back when we started.
Oh, comes in high.
Bad break.
410 early.
He had made the top 5 over 80 times in like 20-some years and had never won.
What?
He finished 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th year. I mean, he would bowl great and get beat. He would give matches away, fluke stuff. We finally go up to Greeley at Classic Lanes.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Finally won his first title, and it was 20-some years.
No, but I mean, what I'm talking about.
And that was his first one.
But that's what I'm saying. She'll have the record for winning a title and then the longest distance between another title.
23 years. Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody went 23 years without between titles.
Yeah, no, you're right. That is a record.
That poor guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he finally won. I got the monkey off his neck, which is cool.
Good. All right. Bazemore looking to take advantage of that early open by Peggy. Oh, he threw it to the left there.
Wow, got lucky. He only left a 1-3.
That's a good 8 right there.
Yeah.
Getting 8's good.
Yeah. And a fairly makeable, easy makeable spare on top of it.
This isn't where you want to chop the 2.
No. Although the way he throws the ball, he could.
It's the angle he throws it at. That's why I said it. So hopefully it doesn't happen. I say, people in like league bowlers and they run into these. I'm chopping everything. I seem to be chopping everything. Go up and try to.
Yeah.
Seriously, I swear to God, people are like, if you chop the 2-4-5 a couple times, next time you leave a bucket, try to leave the 5-pin. Just try to leave that 5-pin. I bet you don't.
Or what I've seen in the last couple of years, which I can't believe, how many times right-handers take the 6 off the 10. Unbelievable.
Yeah, totally.
And-
Because first of all, they're hooking at it. They shouldn't be, but
right.
that's the first
But
one.
it's almost to the point where you go, take some money out of your pocket and say, I'm going to chop the 6 off the 10.
Yeah.
You'll never do it.
Put it down. Lose money to make the spare.
Exactly.
That looks pretty light. Nice swisher.
Oh, the religious experience coming back to help.
The Knights Templar.
Yes. If Chuck wins, maybe we got to ask if we can trim that beard.
Oh, I think that's like cutting Samson's hair. What are you talking about?
Or ZZ Top would
No.
not. They would protest, I would think.
Oh, Peggy tugged that one. Goes
But it's gonna
Brooklyn. Light swisher
Come
too.
on, there we go.
Whatever you can do, she can do just as good. I won't say better, but just as good.
Oh, God.
You know, is there anything we can do
I don't
with
know.
getting rid of these two
I don't know.
jokers? We can't hear you, and I'm so happy for that. Stepniak and Ross Kelly over there just talking, and I don't know what they're talking about. And I think I'm better
It can't
off
be
for it.
anything
I'm better
good.
for it.
Yeah, you can't be.
Peggy pulled it
even
again.
worse.
Yeah.
More difficult spare,
I think it
especially
might-
when the 7 didn't
I
kick
don't.
out.
I only saw her, and that pushed the 7 over too a
Yeah.
little bit. I only saw her bowl a few frames, so I don't know her game too much. But it looks like the timing's off. Her feet, she might be a little amped up.
Normally gets a little quick.
Up, and her feet might be a little quicker, and everything's going to the right on her.
Because she's got to pull the ball through.
Yep.
Much better.
Much better shot. And that's going to touch. It's going to, just missed the 2. 2 early opens by Peggy, leaving the door open for Chuck to take a big lead here with a double in the 3rd. They're writing notes now. We're not laughing. We're laughing at you. What's that? They just told us to show some respect.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go.
There we
Another
go,
opportunity. Another opportunity to make money.
We got somebody back here in the crowd knows.
All right, there we go. Now we're cooking. Hey, miss a 5-pin on live broadcast could cost you a lot of money.
I was just looking up their scores. Holy cow, there's a lot of scores here.
Yeah. Well, they have that big scratch league on Wednesday night here, the NFL scratch league. That this year will probably fill the house, which is great to see.
That's all I want to get in those kind of leagues. And it's
30.
What you do.
Well, we're hoping to get 32 teams of 4. It's 4-man, 4-game.
4-man, 4-game. Early?
No, 8 o'clock. So we get done about 11:15.
Yeah. Okay.
Not bad, really. But it started out. This will be the 4th year, I think. We started out at 16. No, I take that back. This will be the 3rd year. Started out at 16, went to 24, and now we're looking to go all
Fill it.
32.
32, huh?
Which I think would be great.
And it's scratch?
Yep, scratch.
Oh, it could be trouble. It is.
Oh, couldn't get the 7 out.
Okay, that's going to give Peggy a little life here.
Yep, 6-7.
Unless he impresses us again.
I don't know. Did he pull the rosary out? I don't know.
Yeah. This might be the whole crucifix, man.
Yeah. Here's a point. Last couple shows we've had some really good bowlers on physical ability.
Yeah.
But we'll see that. But now we're going to see matches like this, tough pattern where we have our average bowlers. 160, 170.
He's going for it.
And good try, excellent try. They're not going to impress anybody with their game. Mm-hmm. The impressive part about their game is that most of them are very good spare shooters. They keep themselves in play and
Out
give
of
themselves
trouble
a chance.
as much as you can on a tough shot like this.
That was
That's
a little bit better.
Brooklyn.
A little
Is
bit
it going to hold? Oh, goodness.
Lord. She leaves the opposite.
Well, that's her second
410.
She did that the same thing in the first frame.
Wow.
And that's rare because, how many times does a right-hander leave a 6-7? We'll leave the 410 more than a 6-7.
You're right.
And she's gone up there and left 2 410s in 4 frames.
4 frames.
It's not very common at all.
No.
Let alone twice in 4 frames. She's going for it.
Oh, they're
Wow.
both good shots at him.
And this, they're spare bowlers. That's why
Yes.
they're going to get close on those tougher
Yes.
spares.
She's
But
down.
Peggy's, yeah, 21.
She's down 21.
How many she get?
She gets 4.
Oh, that's not.
So 25 pin difference right now.
All right. No, 17.
Is it 17?
Yeah, you added the 4 to the
Okay,
wrong side.
sorry.
That's good. Brooklyn Light
Come on,
Switcher.
get a mixer.
All right, so there's a 7 pin. Should be fairly easy.
She's pretty good at
Pretty
her corners.
solid on it, yeah.
She is.
I could see that. You know, she's got a very basic fundamental game. She doesn't do her footwork's good. I think she was just a little fast.
Yeah,
Really.
well, a little excited.
Yeah, a little amped up. Uh-oh.
Will it hold?
Uh-oh.
Oh, kiss of
She
death.
goes
I
real.
kiss of death.
Well, she goes much straighter down the lane. I was expecting a little more cross lane for her. That's a shame.
55 in the 5th. Not a good start. Chuck has to put that out of his mind. He's just got to go do it. You know, somebody gives you this opportunity, you have to take advantage of it.
And that's the thing is sometimes you get a little lax and go, oh,
Right.
well, I
Lose
got
focus.
this. You know, if they don't have it, I've got it easy. And it's never easy. She throws a double, and
Right
and
back
he
in it.
opens. There's 40 pins.
Yep. And we've seen that, unfortunately.
There's a lot. That's good, though.
Look at that.
Look
he
at
called
that.
It.
He called it.
Oh, my God. Ross Kelly, you taking lessons? You writing this stuff down?
Yeah, you should be taking notes, not writing them.
Oh, God. Well, Chuck can go crazy.
For a closer match, I just tell this guy, no coaching. I don't want upset him. So, you talk that one. Oh, the 1-3-6-9 is not going to be easy. There's that back pin we got to be careful of.
Again, the first ball count not that bad on a strike. He's just got to make the spare.
Yeah.
But he really could have just about buried her.
Yeah,
at
that one could have pretty much finished this match. Because she's got 4 out of 5 opens. That's rough to start. 2 of them's big splits.
And he makes this. He's going to be up 32 scratch. And then he spots her 4. Nope, can't do it.
Chop. So it's going to stay in the teens.
93 in the 6th with an open.
She throws a.
Yeah, we're back. We're back into single digits again.
It's single digits.
With a mark. Well, the pin. It's
14,
just 20 pins.
14, yeah.
Wow.
She just needs to start something, I heard, in the second half. Get the second half of the game. She tugged it big time.
Did it again. Oh, and left almost. Yeah, she did. She left it again.
Same thing. She left 2 4-10s
1 2
and
7
1 2
9.
7 9s.
Yeah.
Nobody can say she's not consistent. Fortunately, it's not in the good consistency.
And not the one she wants to.
Not the way she wants it to go down. And she qualified almost 100 over. She had a pretty
95
decent
over
meeting
3
on
games
everything.
is pretty damn good.
Yeah. That's better. Can she get that 7 out?
Yes.
There we go.
Great spare.
On
Great
the
spare.
board there.
There you go, Peg.
Big start to a second half here.
So she's only down 14. Wow.
That's
Yep, that's still anybody's game on this pattern.
no doubt.
Either Ross Kelly's practicing ballerina moves.
You know, he looked like he was pirouetting.
Yes, I was just going to say
You're
that.
in a seat that'll turn. Try that.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, she got that one out.
All right.
Oh, but nothing. That's
It's all right.
not
1-3. No big deal.
Right now, she needs to start marking.
Yeah.
If it's not strike, she needs definitely those spares to at least keep that pressure on Chuck to have to go up there and do it.
Yeah, because this is, like I said, this is only going to be, if Peggy wins, it'll only be her second title. And Chuck has only won 1 singles. He's won a double, so he's won 3, or could win 3.
That's her best ball
There
right
you
there.
go.
She
There you
needs
go.
to really just roll it off her hand like that. That was great. Steve's loving it. He thinks there's going to be a tie.
Fortunately, I don't think math was
Strong
one of his
suit.
better subjects at school. And then I have to double check and make sure he actually did graduate.
You know, I bet not too, because I think he says he averages 327. And I'm like, I don't think that's possible, Steve.
Or was that what he had in his first car? I can't.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
was like,
remember.
are you talking serious? All right, Chuck Bazemore.
That's close.
That's close.
Well, yeah,
Oh, he wasn't sure of it, though. I didn't see a fist. I didn't see the fist pump. He wasn't totally sure of it. And that 7 pin went a little late, but it was a good shot. Now with a double here, even though Peggy's back-to-back marks, a double here is going to be trouble.
Yep. Put him up 26 with a double here.
With 2 to go, 3 to go.
Yeah. And again, what we were talking about, we have our Megapot, which pays top 5 bowlers. First place gets 40% of that Megapot.
Oh, and Chuck's looking good right now.
Yeah, Chuck's looking good, but Peggy wasn't in it. So if she wins, 40% of that Megapot carries over to our singles event at Bellevue in 2 weeks, first week of June.
That's why all the other bowlers want Peggy to win. They're rooting
so you'll
for
have a $1,300 carryover just about, and even if she loses, it's still going to carry over $646.
Yeah, it's not like.
So there's money going in for that tournament in 2 weeks, no matter what.
That's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because next week's the
big Memorial Day singles. Yeah.
And that will be on Monday at 4 o'clock. We'll be on.
Right. It'll be on 4 o'clock Mountain Time. Yep.
Mountain Time, yes, folks. United States.
Nice shot.
Chuck's right on it. All
Chuck,
right,
I tell you what, Chuck loves that frantic. When that frantic first came out,
that's what he's using?
He drilled it. He absolutely loves that ball.
Well, it's showing right now. All right, Peggy's
2 frames ago?
got to do something here.
Yeah.
113 in the 7th with a spare in the 8th for Mr. Bazemore, the Pope. And with a strike here, we need to get a strike for Peggy here. That'll get her
need something to build on. Yep.
It's only 16 pins with a strike right here.
There
it is.
Go. Nice shot.
It's a 16-pin match with 2 to go. This is not as far off as it looks.
It's not. No, she can punch. She can shoot 183 scratch.
Let's put it this way: if she spares 4 of those 5 that she opens, she's up by 30.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
It's keeping this close match. I love these when they come down to this. Like this.
Chuck's got 2 opens and she's got 4.
She doubles right here at single pins.
Yes.
I love it. Let's do it.
Make it a show, Peg.
That last shot was great. Just repeat it. She tugged it. It's got to go Brooklyn.
Hold.
It's got a chance. Nope. The 1-2-4 again.
Yep.
It's got to stay on the mark.
So she can shoot 163 scratch, which still makes Chuck get up and close some frames.
He's going to have to fill.
Sure.
He will get to finish first, so Peg will know if she has any chance going into the 10th frame. This is her 9th frame. She definitely needs a spare, though. That's got to be out.
Leaked
That's
it a little
out.
bit. Yeah. Oh, boy.
That open could be the death knell.
Yeah, 121 in the 9th.
151 possible.
Right. Yeah, Chuck just needs to mark one of the last 2 frames, I believe.
He only needs to 1 mark.
Yep.
That's a shame. She bowled real well.
Yes. And again, sometimes when we will look at one match and a bowler struggles, you go, well, how did they even do that?
How'd they get there? You didn't see what they did for 3 games to get here.
4 games in qualifying, 3 games in semis on this pattern, bowled very well.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate.
And that's going to do it for Mr. Bazemore.
That pretty much seals it up, yep.
Looks like we've got our newest ABT champion, his second and a half title.
Yes, second singles title.
Second singles title.
Chuck Bazemore of Denver.
Chuck the Pope. Bazemore.
Wonder if I can get him one of those hats.
Where's your tie now?
Well, if they're still calculating, they're in trouble because this match is over.
We're safe.
Oh, Joe gave it official. He called it over.
All right, leaving only a 3 pin. That's going to be good for an easy spare chance. I do believe the match is over.
Yeah.
151. He'd only have to shoot 156 to.
And he's going to shoot
title.
160. Yeah. Even if he flags it, so it matches over.
Yep, we're at 161 right now with an open. So Chuck Bazemore is our newest ABT champion. Good performance here. Moving up from the number 2 seed to take the title. Peggy Rumler still takes home for 2nd place. Still taking home a nice check there of $400. She was not in the Megapot, so she doesn't get that bonus. That's why 3rd place made a little more than 2nd place in this week, unfortunately, for Peggy.
Well, she can come back in 2 weeks and
we could win a bunch.
And win it right back.
She's going to come up and say, can we have the bear pattern again?
Yeah, right.
Maybe not because she did well, because everybody else is so screwed up.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, looking for a 173 with a strike to finish it out for Mr. Bazemore right here. It's going to be a good shot. Way to end the tournament. Oh, raise your hand. Oh,
he doesn't have to shoot it. He lucked out.
That's the fill ball. All right, Chuck Bazemore, our champion. Peggy's going to fill out our 10th frame. But we do have our winner right now, Chuck Bazemore, the Pope. Great bowling, sir.
Takes home $1,991.
I need a loan.
Yeah.
There's a Brooklyn leaving the 5-9. Peggy's going to go pick that up, finish with style. Finish out strong. Even though you lose, you don't. You just go up there and fill frame.
You don't lose because you still make money.
Well, yes, true. You do
You just
make
don't
money.
you lose the opportunity to make more.
Yes, you didn't. You were defeated
Yes.
in a one-game match, but you didn't lose. You made money.
Made more than most people that participated this
Thank
weekend. That's
you.
all counts. There you go.
That's how this tournament exists.
Yes. Absolutely.
The goal is to not be a donator every week.
Right.
You want to occasionally come in there and take yours back.
Yep. No matter who you are, you're not going to cash every week.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Even at me, when you bring me in at 185, I'm not going to cash every week.
Day I bring you in at 185's day I had a stroke and lost my mind. Ain't happening.
Don't make me wish for bad things, Nick.
Really.
All right. So they both leave a
140.
5-pin on the fill ball to
Yeah.
finish the tournament. We got 172 for Chuck with a the score is
208 with handicap.
208 with handicap.
Peggy shoots 180 with handicap.
They covered her scratch score
Yeah.
with these graphics. Hold on. We'll get you a scratch score here in just a moment.
Scratch score 140.
140, okay. So, unfortunately, a little disappointing for Peggy after she qualified so well and did real well in the semifinals. Chuck, once again, does take the title. We're
gonna have to talk to Chuck at the break.
We definitely are. We're going to bring the Pope in here for an interview in just a moment. We're going to take a quick break for editing purposes, and we'll be back here at Arapahoe Lanes in just a moment. Oh, goodness. Alrighty, folks, we are here at Arapahoe Lanes. I'm here with Nick Lasorsa and our champion, the Pope,
Chuck Bazemore.
Chuck Bazemore. Congratulations, sir. Great bowling today.
Thank you, thank you.
Good bowling. Good bowling. I was impressed. Obviously, your style of play. Normally, you're not going to get a lot of strikes, but you do make your spares. But I tell you what, you got lined up on that right lane.
That was an advantage
And,
today. To be
yeah.
a straighter player and avoid all the pitfalls that this shot can put out there for you.
He had two incredible shots. The
Oh,
one
man.
was he absolutely crushes the pocket
That
and
smash
almost
10.
leaves a 7-10, takes the 7 out, and then in the end we're giving him grief because the match is over. But he leaves the 3-7-10 and makes it
And I
clean as
yell,
a whistle.
impress us, and you,
You
did,
did.
sir. You did very well.
Very good.
That was,
Well, I missed the 3-7 5 times today.
Oh my God.
oh,
I
really?
couldn't believe it. Just a little baby split.
Oh, 2-8 or 2
The 3-7.
3-10 baby split. Yeah,
Yeah.
3-10.
Oh, 2-7.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3-10.
I'm wound up.
No reason to be
Good job.
nervous. It's all over. This is just.
Yeah.
This is-
$1,991
yeah,
bucks.
This is all for show. We're
Yeah.
not doing anything on TV.
Yeah.
Plus now he gets to choose what color championship shirt he wants to wear, which is just scaring the hell out of me. I gotta tell
Oh,
you
what
right
are we
now.
going to come? Paisley. Not a Paisley kind of guy.
I don't think we make them. Thank God.
So, but what was your strategy going into the finals?
I started telling myself, embrace the bear.
Embrace the bear. I like
hug the
it.
bear.
And that's perfect for this
I
shot. Yeah,
like it,
Exactly.
You know, don't wrestle.
Yeah.
That's a great.
No, it
That
is.
is great. Don't
So what
wrestle the bear. Just
basically
embrace
what he wanted to do is just leave himself something he can make.
yeah. And that's,
Because, like I said, on a pattern like this, if you do get that early lead, it's so hard for somebody to catch you by throwing more than a couple strikes if you're closing frames, and
Yeah.
that's basically what he tried
and
to
that's
do.
the first two matches when Dennis was winning, he was having to come back from behind, and
Yeah.
he was catching up to people. You just got yourself out too far for him to do it there, and it was back and forth. Those two opens when you back to back in that match
Yeah.
was the telling story about that match, which led you to come up against Peggy. She did struggle those first
Yeah,
five
which
frames.
is a shame.
She was
She's
mentioning her
much
feet,
better
footwork,
player than
yeah.
what we saw,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
she-
and that's going to happen.
You know, the number one seed didn't make. You don't get there by getting lucky.
Right.
She bowled great to get there.
Yeah.
Old excellent.
Yeah, she really did.
and then-
Most consistent player in the semis by far.
Yeah,
really.
she led by almost 20 over
Yeah,
second place.
95
It was
over on
tough,
this
yeah.
pattern, 3 games.
I saw that and I
Yeah.
was like, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty good. But we're here with the champion, Chuck.
Yep.
Yeah,
So that's your
it's
third
just a
title?
good day. Yes.
Second and a half title. So I was gonna say, two singles titles and,
Yeah, and a doubles. And how many years now?
7 or
7.
8.
Yeah, I think I was going to say 7. Not too bad. Not too bad.
No, you get
Well, I
that.
started off fast, and then I had a real drought.
I think we mentioned that last time when you played your wife. Actually, I think it was the thing
Yes.
you were saying he had struggled for a long time, and I think it was his wife that was struggling too. You
Yeah,
both
they
struggled
both,
at and you both seem to be coming on pretty well lately. So
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing is too, for whatever reason, and I don't even think they can explain it. Both he and Susan will go out and bowl almost every ABT national event at Vegas that comes up. For the most part, they'll try to make almost every one, and they're spread out 4 over 12 months. And no matter what our national director seems to put out, they'll make the cut almost every time.
That's awesome.
Which is pretty cool. It just makes the trip that much more fun.
Is Denver pretty well represented out in nationals?
We almost always are. We had a period of time there where, and again, when we were only bowling on house shots years ago, but everybody was on house shots.
Yeah.
We did not fare good at all. I think we had a couple seconds, and that was it. Then we started getting into the once the sport leagues started, and we were able to get the patterns, and we started putting them out and challenging our players to get better. Once we got them used to bowling on tournament patterns, then the advantage in Vegas went up in our favor tremendously. We had 2 brothers win both tournaments at the same time, Classic and Masters, Ben and Noah Elich, for like $57,000. Second place was Jason Poole, who was also one of my bowlers in the Classic division at the time. We've had Tina Hendricks win.
Awesome.
Susan has finished as high as second.
She finished second?
Second?
Yeah.
In
That's some pretty
summer
good
event.
money out there.
Oh yeah, it's great. And it's nice when you can go out and you have that confidence. They've seen them before. There are some of the smaller branches across the country that don't have the luxury that we have, being able to put their membership on tournament patterns.
Well, and not to mention, they go out frequently.
Yes.
It's if you go out there every once in a while, the moment takes over you, but if you go out there and you get used to the patterns and you're used to the
there's so many
tournaments.
great people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another neat part. A lot of the people that we see every time we go out, they can be from San Francisco, they could be from Southern California, they could be from Buffalo, New York, Chicago, but they like to do that also. So you get a rapport of those people. So it's almost like we have a family reunion when we go out, which is really cool. So we have a great time. We go out, we compete, we do the best we can, we have a ball, and then we'll go out to dinner together. We'll go to another casino or gamble or whatever, go see a show. But it's a lot of fun. And that's over and above what we normally do here every week anyway.
So when is the next big tournament in Vegas?
The next big tournament is going to be in November at hopefully the new stadium at South Point.
Oh, cool.
It's not official yet.
That'd be cool.
And even if it's not, it'll still be at South Point, and it's going to be for big money.
All right.
We're hoping it'll be as high as $100,000.
And we do have Memorial Day weekend
coming up next week at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge.
That will be Monday at 4 o'clock.
Right.
Not our Sunday normal time.
Yep.
And it's also at 4, not 5. That's Mountain Time.
Right.
And then in 2 weeks,
will be that $600 carryover into that for Bellevue
Okay.
in Inglewood. Yep.
All right,
so we got a lot of good stuff coming up.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And hopefully you'll still be around.
Hopefully somebody doesn't kill me. I'm on somebody's list, I know.
Well, we're all on somebody's list. Even the Pope's on somebody's list, too.
Yeah. All right.
Quite a few lists, especially after today.
Yes.
All right, for Nick Lasorsa and Chuck Bazemore, I'm Drew Highland for ColoradoSports.TV here at the ABT at Arapahoe Lanes. We will see you next week, Monday, Memorial Day special at
Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge.
Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge. Congratulations, Chuck, once again.
Thank you.
Big championship there. Number 3, Nick Lasorsa, Drew, for Scott. Bye. We'll see you then.
I've had better finishes.